Checking, checking. 1, 2, 3. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Okay. I think I can hear myself now. There. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna have to wait for just to double check, making sure that there's audio. I can hear it myself, so if you're listening or watching, please let me know if you can hear me, because of course, like this stupid Streamlabs, I will not change literally anything, and then it will just decide to screw me. It's yay technology. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, checking, checking. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, checking, checking. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I'll wait to see if Nissa joins in again, because she was over there in the YouTube. She will be able to tell me there. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Lower the volume of the music a tad bit. Alright. Now in my playback, I think I can hear myself now. My playback, I think I can hear myself now. My playback, I love how it... Sometimes if I have like the monitor volume on, it will start like... I can hear echo, double echo sometimes. So... Yeah, just gonna wait a little bit. Just to make sure that everything is alright over in that side too. Alright, I see it's live now. Yeah, I see it. I don't know why you can are not seeing my message. Yeah, I see why. I don't know why you can are not seeing my message. Yeah, I see why. I didn't have multi-stream on. But yeah, let's check now. Okay. And where is chat box? Why are you not showing up? But yeah. Okay, it seems like the audio is finally working based on what I was seeing. So, like I was saying, that probably no one got to hear when everything started. Yeah. Technology, exactly. Now I see it. Now I see your comment there, Nissa. It's just one of the like the thing that annoys me sometimes that because my brother, this is my brother's computer, so he comes to play early in the day. He loves disconnecting everything. So you know how PCs sometimes are that one thing that you slightly disconnect despite nothing of your settings changing screws everything up. So that's probably what happened. But yeah, we're on the eve of Requiem. Game got an 88 over on the Metacritics with a lot of 9s. Not many 10s though. I made a bet yesterday that it's gonna be an 88 Metacritic, and I was nailed it head on, and it's an 89 Open Critic. Over at Season Gaming, the site that I contribute to, we didn't get a code for that, so my EIC is gonna be the one that's gonna be doing the review for that site. So I get to abstain from the critical side of things. I can just enjoy Requiem as a fan. But before we do that tomorrow, which is I'm gonna be playing whenever the game unlocks, I'm gonna see if we can try to play and finish the Village DLC today, despite the fact that I'm starting a little late again. And with this one, I fully commit to being shamed over the fact that I was playing Overwatch with my brother and sister, and we played way too many matches, and we kept doing the one more match, and I was like, I gotta go stream, and my sister was like, just one more match, and we kept playing one more and one more and one more, and here's where we are. So But what that means is that I'll get to the Shadows of Rose and I'm gonna put it on easy. So we can just blast through. Just for kind of story purpose and saying that we saw it through. So enough japping here, especially after losing 10 minutes to non-audio in my mic. Time to start. And making sure that... And hopefully my internet doesn't screw me again. Now we're muting the music. And... So we begin. And I forgot to change this. Screen gonna go black for a little bit. As Elgato detects the monitor. Yeah, wear the street wool jacket. There we go.
Hey, Kay. Sorry I'm late.
It's okay, I'm just enjoying the day.
You said you had something important to tell me? I hope it's not about Chris wanting me to join his operation, because I already told him that's not happening. I see what he puts you and the rest of his Hound Wolf squad through. No, thank you.
It's not about that. It is about you.
Me?
I worry about you. How are things at school?
Seriously? That's what you wanted to talk to me about?
That group of mean girls still hassling you?
I mean, are they still treating me like a freak?
Hey! Look at me. You are not a freak.
I am. You know I am. That's why I keep my distance from everybody at school. If they knew what I really was.
So... you don't have any friends that you can talk to?
Talk to? About what? How I'm hardly even human? How I'm some kind of horrendous monster? But, hey, it's okay. I hardly ever murder my friends.
What if there were a way to get rid of your powers?
I'd get rid of them in a heartbeat.
All right, well, I think there's something I need to show you. You already know about Miranda and the mutamycete, how she researched it obsessively and performed experiments on human subject.
Like me.
Exactly. What you don't know is that we recently found some of her research. Apparently, she discovered a purifying crystal that can remove the mutamycete from its host.
Purifying crystal?
Very convenient. Deus Ex Machina.
Remove your powers entirely.
Are you kidding me?
No, but her notes are incomplete. However, I think I have an idea where we can find the rest of her research.
Let's do it. Let's find it. Where is it?
In there.
What?
That's a fragment of the megamycete. It absorbs and stores memories from people who pass away in close proximity, including Miranda, and everything she knows. If you enter its consciousness, you might be able to solve the mystery of the purifying crystal.
Wait, what do you mean enter its consciousness?
Okay, so your deep connection will allow you to explore the information within.
That sounds crazy. You sound crazy.
Yes, Rose, but not dangerous, right? Think of it just like walking through somebody else's memories.
You really think this can work?
I think it's worth trying. What do you have to lose?
How do I even do this?
Just touch the thing.
I don't know. Try reaching out to it. See what happens.
Okay. Fine. What the hell?
Oh my god, Rose is so weird.
Yeah, it's like she sees things that aren't there. Creepy.
Stay away from us, you freak.
Imagine wanting to be friends
She's
with her.
definitely
Ew,
not
something just moved on her hand. What's wrong with her?
Shut up!
Stay away from us, you freak.
Freak.
Ew, something just moved on her hand.
Oh, wait.
Freak.
Oh,
Freak. Just disgusting.
please just stop!
I'm still here? Kay. Kay?
You're in your mind now.
Where are you? Kay! This isn't right. Wait. What?
Explore your surroundings.
So gross. What is this?
The upside down.
Let me out.
Is someone there?
Dangerous here.
What is? Why? Hang tight. I'm gonna see if I can find a key.
To create art, simply add to the rabbit's carcasses. Decay is not an issue.
Okay. What the hell is this stuff?
Yummy.
Rose. What's going on here? Let's keep moving. But... too dangerous here.
And then suddenly I got an allergy attack as we started playing this.
Wait up!
Help me lift.
Yep.
Hey! Wait, where are you going?
One must be the head, the other the arms, and the legs of Rhodes as memories.
More, and you look just like me. You know what's happening here? And the switch handle's missing. So many bodies.
So many roses.
Did that really? Oh god.
Man, I've only played this DLC once, and I didn't remember that she ran so damn slow.
What?
You got the touch. You got the power. Run, Rose, run!
Dead end! No! Stay back! What on earth?
Kinda sorta, Nissa. It's kept kinda vague in the setup. The Matresk castle is back.
What are you? Okay. What were those things? What is happening here? How? What is this? Where am I?
Go while you still can.
Not until I get this out of my body. There's a crystal here that will remove the mold. I need to find it. And I'm not leaving until I do. Who are you? My guardian angel?
Hmm.
Do you have a name?
Ethan
You're
Winters.
an angel, then Gabriel? Michael? Okay. Michael? What now? These poor things.
Looks like we caught another. Lively now, aren't you? You should have put that effort into running. It would have made the chase that much more thrilling.
Let me go! Let me go!
It would seem this little rabbit lacks the necessary fortitude. A pity. You had shown a little grit and actually escaped. That purifying crystal would now be yours.
The crystal.
Who's this?
Another one.
Oh, now we have a new little rabbit to pursue. Let's see how fast this one is. Fire! Find her! Hunt her down!
Thank God! A way out! Shit! What now? Seriously? Where am I gonna get a gun? What, like this?
Yep, I would agree, Arikel, because it's like, what is he really?
I wonder where I might find the next rabbit.
They're gone. This must be the crystal.
The thing with Dennis is the fact that the that fat guy is the merchant in the normal campaign, so there's a hole in that, like. Grammy Doc sees the truth through these eyes. I got the bolt cutter. It makes me really excited, Erikel, for tomorrow to finally start getting into Requiem and see if any of this is ever mentioned.
If you really want to help, you could back me up against those things. What? So, I'm on my own? Great.
You're right. I take it back. We'll not know anything about this.
Core. You mean that gross lumpy thing? How am I supposed to break it?
Use the force.
My powers.
Yep.
I literally came here to get rid of them.
Only once back in 2022. And I know that it ends like Village ends at the end, at the cemetery.
Fine, but how? What am I supposed to do? What's that?
Stupid Ethan's faceless ghost and them doing their damnedest to never show that face. And I feel they've made their bet now, because I think they were already canonized when this happens. So... But because Chris is also mentioned here, Chris must be really, really old right now. Like old Snake levels of old. Dude, can you imagine I think a 60-year-old Chris would go hard. But then that means we get old woman Jill also. And I don't know if Nova would like that.
No way I'm waiting through that. Maybe I can find a way across.
He'll have to make do with a cougar at that point if we get old woman Jill. They would just do the FF7 thing with Jill. Like, what exactly? I'm trying to think of like in reference to what an FF7. Chick in the red dress. I got it now. Scarlet.
So, what am I supposed to do with this thing? Focus?
Focus, Rose. Right. Do or do not. There is no try.
I feel different somehow.
I think there's something ironic that everything that happens with Rose here is more wackadoodle than anything in RE6, but RE6 is the hated one. Not that I'm apologizing for 6, I just find it interesting. I feel that why Village is better received than 6 in that perspective is the fact that Village really wanted to. You fight a shark boss. Then you kind of do. It's like a zombie shark that drags you in the church. Remember? They can't even remember. I know there was a Ada clone that was half naked. Remember that? That became like a monster. The Texas guy turns into a T-Rex and a fly. Yep. There's dinosaur. The dinosaur zombie. Like, what was Capcom thinking whenever they were making that game? RE6 will always be such an interesting footnote for that company. That turns into like semen at the end of the. Yep.
What?
Mask. Monocular door deep in the maze basement. Finally make more, yes.
Everything! None of this was supposed to happen. No. The reason I came here hasn't changed. I need that crystal. And
That voice is a cheat engine. Yeah, I was funny interested in Soul 11. They were at least like, we have to fix it. Like, Sony wouldn't be doing that. They would be releasing Morbius in theaters. Yeah, that's kind of what's so funny, that it's actually to Capcom's credit that they didn't ignore the 67 Metacritic of that game. And like how people really thought about that game, and they really went, we need to do better, because like 6 sold on the strengths of 5. Like it really did. Like I think for the most part, because I know a lot of people like to crap on 5 in some ways, like I feel people are actually fond of 5 in many ways. That's why 6, like it had some sort of goodwill that made 6 a bestseller. I assume that dot was because I said the number. Which, by the way, where did I say it? It's now on sale, and I think it was in the last Friday stream that I said that something would have to happen, like with the cursed number, for me to play this. So I have until March 12th with this price for the worst game of 2026 so far. And that's the thing, Erikil, you played it in the best possible way. That's the one thing from 5 that doesn't really hold up now, is that Shiva's AI is so finicky. You really have to be very deliberate in how you deal with her. That's like the one area that 6 is superior to 5. How they made co-op less intrusive to like solo play. Hand-drawn map. Cam fluid, cam fluid. It's one of the reasons why I was like so hesitant in trying to do a playthrough. I remember a part where Chris is in like a warehouse that was so annoyingly difficult, and the checkpoints suck, that he starts kind of like in the floor. Ah, man, that part was rough in 6. Yep. That part. I know it's in China, so... Take this.
Looks like there are more of these.
Use the force, Rose. I was literally pressing it. Yeah, I briefly played I played 6 Mercenaries after I was done with Biohazard. Just to release the tension of how that game gut punched me with the curse number at the end. There's a lot of that gameplay in 6 that's actually really fun. There's good stuff to 6 amongst all the bullshit. Monocular key. By the way, like, funny enough, I think Village is like the only RE game that has like a pentagram symbol, like in any RE game. Is like the closest that it actually deals with supernatural imagery, which is an interesting fun fact, despite the fact that it's not supernatural at all. Like at its core. Despite this DLC being like the most supernatural thing they've ever done. Oh shit. Like not even 4. Did I plat FF Rebirth? Hello, KBM NG3RU. I did. I platinumed that game way back in... Oh. I platinumed that game back in 2024. And I'm planning on doing... I'm planning on doing 100% of FF7 Rebirth on PC. But right now I put that on hold because Requiem was coming out. But yeah, I played that game on September 7th, 2024. In fact, let me see if I can pull out the trophies. If I go to... I think I press here. And here. Yeah, you just go by KB. You just woke up one day and saw YouTube added these random ass numbers. No worries. But yeah, there it is. As you can see, I platinumed it at 5:21 p.m. September 7th, 2024. It's September 7th, also the anniversary of FF7 in the Americas. Right, get the bronze mask, use the monocular key. So the monocular key I can use in this chest. Dude, chapter 11 in hard mode can go fuck itself. Like, for real. Like, it's insanely hard. Are you finally the part where you have to fight Vincent? Or, like, in which part of that dungeon are you? Because, man. Yeah, cleared it. Of that. The Gateset Dungeon and Rufus Shinra in Chapter 12 were the parts that I raged the most in the hard mode. Beyond the Chattily challenges. I don't know if you've done all those challenges, because I tell you, like, those challenges like aged me quite a bit. I had to use the Opti-Noob strategies almost to the T, and that helped me do it, but even then executing on them was brutal. Like, one thing I would recommend, if it's becoming too much, unless you want to be one of those that would be like, I got this platinum before they added this, like, remember they're adding the stuff in June, the streamline progression things that will like make those that will make those challenges easier if you hit a wall. But I can imagine what you're trying to do right now, if you're still playing it, is that you want to be one of the few, be like, I did this before the cheats, which I feel pretty proud that I have that in my platinum. I highly respect it. Highly respect it.
I'm trying, but it's hard when I'm being hunted by a demented giant and his creepy minions.
Yeah, I guess I can't fight them all.
It's actually kind of wild that they just don't disable trophies. I wonder if they're gonna like maybe add that. That would be the change for Rebirth, where it'd be like, okay, in this one they're not gonna disable trophies. Like the trophies will be disabled here compared to a remake that didn't, unless you did the max materia one. Where's the other door that I'm looking? I think it's that. Yeah, monocular key's over that way. Yeah. Have you done any of the Chattily challenges yet? Just out of curiosity? Because wait until you get to Ruler of the Two Worlds and Bonds of Friendship.
What's that sound?
Welcome to the Gallery of Despair.
Sick bastard.
Yeah, smart. It will be a little bit of a grind maxing out the materia you need, but absolutely try to max all the materia that you can. I was stubborn and had a bunch that I really needed from the Optinoob guide, like halfway done, and I made it harder for myself, but I still pulled it off. it's not that. This one. Yep. It's the other way around. And this one. This one. This one. And the last one. Dude, I am. Sarah's looks so much fun. I hate that Pragmatis a few days before because I'm also excited for that game too. Do I feel like those two games are such separate flavors that I could probably do both of them at the same time? But yeah, Saros, that should be a good one. Like everything about it looks better than like an improved Returnal. Oh crap. This one mask. Pipe bomb. Oh shoot. Yep. Let's get out of here. Move. Shoot. Yeah. Thank you, enemy AI. That's 1 out of 3 masks. We need... I don't remember for hard mode. I think there's a few things you get out of Johnny's side quest that you need to do for the platinum. I would double check with a guide just in case, so that you don't waste time just in case you don't. I did them because I know there's like Chadley's at the proto relic quests. You need to do the hard mode version, but you don't have to be in hard mode to do that. You just do like when it triggers like a hard mode version, like immediately whenever you're doing like a normal playthrough, you have to do those. which for Condor and the one at Cosmo Canyon, that's cancer. Those mini games.
I got it, but just barely. This ugly brute turned up. No shit. I can't fight something like that. I'll take all the help I can get.
Dude, especially the third of those Chocobo mini games is broken. Like you have to literally glitch the final thing that you go down and up so that it can actually send you up to do all the full points for that. That one wasn't play tested. I no one play tested that shit. That Rebirth Platinum is how villains are born, I tell you. Another minigame that I don't think they play tested well also was the boxing minigame. The later ones are like, how are you supposed to really read what punch it's coming your way? Like when the animation is so unclean that you literally have to pause the game. In Rebirth, yes, the Erikel, the one at the Golden Saucer. That when they transform into like the PS1 blocky versions. There's some like hard mode mini games that are so insanely difficult that the only way that I was able to beat them was doing the pause glitch, where you have to like wait to do the animation, press pause, so you can kind of take a look at how high or how low the arm is going for you to do the thing, which to me that's just bad design. And I love Rebirth. I adore Queen's Blood. Adore Queen's Blood. The final battle with the Shadow Queen is kind of insane, but I love watching people figure it out by their own. Kind of like the special card that makes the Shadow Queen unalive herself. But I like Queen's Blood was an addiction. Like, it was very hard for me to not want to do everything about Queen's Blood when I did that first playthrough. Where to now? There we go. That's what I thought. Let me guess at a kill. Around chapter 9? Around chapter 9, chapter 10? That's usually the... From anecdotally, that's like the breaking point of people trying to 100% that game and then just kind of like funnel through.
But you cannot sit and do as you please.
For Condor. I really like For Condor too. I like the version of Intergrade, the DLC for Remake slightly better because you can like modify it more. But For Condor is it can be fun in Rebirth. Not there. Okay. Need 2 more masks. So where else? What am I missing? I know the triangular key is there. There's that gallery. I know I grabbed the snake paint oil. Or snake oil paint. So my most anticipated games of 2026. So obviously Requiem, top of the list and coming out tomorrow. I'm getting really, really interested in Marathon. This weekend's gonna be like the big test to see if that interest will be rewarded. Crimson Desert is really winning me over. Pragmata, I really liked playing it back at SGF and the demo too. I think it's an interesting shooter style game from Capcom, and Saros is the other one. Then 007 First Light, I'm very interested in because I like IO Interactive. And Marvel took on Fighting Souls because I like fighting games, and I think that game looks really sick. I'm hopeful for Fable in the Xbox side, and I'm tentatively excited for Wolverine. I'm someone that was cooler on Spider-Man 2, because I think that was Insomniac's weakest game, so they're coming from their weakest game, even though I still like Insomniac a lot. And what other game? I'm trying to think of which other game from this year. The one I will definitely not say is GTA 6. I am not personally excited for GTA 6 beyond industry excitement for it. The predators stand united, each staring at their own prey. How about yours, KB? Oh, and Beast of Reincarnation by Game Freak. I'm very, very curious about that one. Okay, so I think the sheep... The wolf likes sheep. And the frog won't survive. The snake. There we go. Oh, and Onimusha, Way of the Sword, another one. I think that's 10. The triangular emblem begets glory. Anything else here that I can do? Gunpowder. Anything else? Nope. Actually, there is more, huh? There it is. Yeah, let's make shotgun ammo now. Why not? We're about to get that shotgun. Where's the key? Yeah, let's go back to the courtyard. I had a similar arc with you, especially after Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders has planned me 100% for Marathon. Saros. Ghost of Yoti Legends, yes, I forget that's coming out on the 10th. Mouse PI, that one, yes, that one recently got pushed because that was coming out in March and that got pushed closer to April. I think it's like actually closer to Pragmata now, which kind of sucks because it's like, man, why are you putting it so close to these other games that I'm excited for? That's right, Phantom Blade Zero. Because that one's literally now like 6 days before Wolverine. They put them on top of each other now. Which is a bummer for Phantom Blade Zero because it's gonna get overshadowed by Wolverine. And Mina the Hollower, man, like, can they just put a release date on that thing since it only says spring 2026? Halo Remake on PS5, I'm so curious. Like, that's... Like, I will buy it day one too because it's like just the idea that Halo made it to PS5 is such an insane thing to really even still think about that that's real. I wonder when they're gonna drop it because I would have bet that thing would have released on let me see, on like November 17th probably because it's a Tuesday, and they want to kind of like time it to the 25th anniversary of Xbox, but because GTA 6 is coming out on the 19th, there's no way in God's green earth they're gonna put the Halo remake next to GTA 6. I doubt they're even gonna put any game. I'm excited for Control Resonant. I need the solid release date yet, since it still just has the vague 2026 window. But I'm very pumped for that one. There's a lot of great games this year, like Castlevania, the one that was announced at the State of Play, and the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection 2. Those are other ones that I'm pumped for. Where is the thing that I can get close so I can use my force powers? Saint Slayer Spirit Sacrilege. Are you a LSM fan? Because kind of like I'm excited for that one too because I'm an LSM fan. The fact that it's 420 is amazing. Of course he would pick that date. Like, when is 420? Let me see the yeah. It's so funny. He's releasing it on a Monday. He really didn't care. Be like, no. Dude, same year. Beyond 148 for me. Their live episode from way back in 2010. Can you believe that? Like, it really ages me knowing how long I've been listening to Colin. So And it's funny to think so many of us jumped around that point because people forget that it was around the 150s, around that time, that you could see that IGN was more heavily promoting that they were doing podcasts. Because before that, that was so hidden, or it wasn't really clear what podcasts really were. That when they finally started doing like those live show, like those live episodes, you finally start really thinking about the fact that they were doing those, that podcasts really existed. So yeah, love finding more of these longtime fans, I tell you. Like even like Eddie Kill, they're from my Twitch chat. Okay. I know this thing is there. But where the fuck is the... Oh, I see it. It was down there. Ah, crap. Get out of there, Rose. Get out of there. Oh, come on. That's bullshit. Yeah. I like Marty too. I know like the only thing that I know from that was that Colin like invited him over when he was kind of like reaching out to old people, and Marty never answered back. I don't know why, because they didn't really have like a real beef. Because even like when he left, like a few times they would tweet at each other. So like around the time when Colin was replaying FF7, the original, I remember like they answered they tweeted at each other. So here's where this was. But I would say that Marty really was like, I don't know, it's like so interesting what happened to Marty. Like what happened to him that he became such persona non grata that out of a sudden he was so like, he was heading beyond, and then suddenly he was ghosted by literally everyone. He was unfollowed by everyone. He was removed from shows. He had a very unceremonious exit. That's still one of the greatest mysteries, and it's kind of wild that no one really knows what happened to Marty beyond him being in whatchamacallit, no, being there at Second Wind with Nicolandra. And maybe like Marty just doesn't want to talk about any of that. That's probably the thing, and because I would 100% believe that if Colin gets him into a show, he's gonna ask him, kind of like he did Vincent Genito. Back in 2020, was it 2022 when he got him in? Or 2023, I don't remember. Whenever, whichever year he was, like when Colin was doing those episodes. Marty Stratton, no. Marty Saliba. Eddie Gale. Yeah, and it is very clear that Vince got done really wrong. He really was a victim of someone wanting to take advantage of the social movement of the time and basically ruin his career over nothing. Like, isn't for that he got chased away from the industry, even though I'm glad that he's doing now, like, consulting work. Because there's way worse people in the industry that deserve to wash out more than Vince. Yep, the too much water chick. And I know a few people of IGN that I've spoken to that I got to meet. And I kind of got confirmation that she was not the best person, let's just say. I'll leave it at that. So. But thankfully, like, she's kind of disappeared. Yep, 100%.
Easy peasy.
And I'm kind of glad that I kind of got confirmation of that.
Now.
Not Casey, Erikale. Casey the Fritas is different. She's actually really nice. I participated in the... I was part of the IGN crew that reviewed Monster Hunter World last year, and I got to play with her and Tom Marks, which is their IGN's review editor that was doing the review for that game. Nice people, I would say.
Claiming your crystalline prize. I knew the real Rose would be so much more lively. It would be a shame to snuff you out so unceremoniously. Shall we prolong our fun a little longer? Oh, come now, don't pout. I've prepared a nice little diversion for you. So many sclerotia. Nearly all
Yep.
of them are counterfeit. Do you think you can suss out...
I like them both in the Nintendo podcast too.
Time is running out. Tick-tock, tick-tock. You will be swallowed right up if you don't hurry.
How am I supposed to tell the difference?
Stay calm. Keep yourself calm, Rose.
Only 2 minutes left. No time for low.
Left, lower than barrel. Okay. Alright.
It's not a good idea.
100% Erikale. Like, Brad and Gene really gave me the Nintendo fix that I needed. Outside the normal gaming corporate sponsored podcast. Big core, broken wall, deep shadow. Oh. Cheating bastard.
Are you ready for the grand finale?
Hurry. Follow my words. Here. Up. It's sad that I agree with you, KB. There's just something about Beyond that feels overly sanitized and not very informative or knowledgeable, or that they have people that fully
I couldn't have done it without you.
that fully kind of like have the passion for the brand that we're used to.
I was hoping for a pony, but
And
I guess this'll do.
and that's the thing, like as you're saying, like Max Scoville has been like in the industry for a while, and and Max Scoville is nice. I met him and Brian Altano at SGF last summer. Max Scoville is a massive dude. He was super tall. I was literally staring at him like this, and I'm 5'9". But yeah, there's just something missing about Current Beyond that I don't know. It's like it just feels like it exists. And that bums me out for a show that I listened for so long, even like in the years after Greg and Colin left. That's the word, Eric Kill. It feels they feel very manufactured. They don't feel genuine like their old podcasts used to feel. The only one out of those podcasts that still has a genuine feel to it is Unlocked because of Ryan McCaffrey. But that's because Ryan is he's so innately likable. And such a radio host, like it has such a radio host energy that it works. And at the very least, you can tell that Ryan really, really, really understands and loves Xbox, and really takes them to task when they screw up. And you know that Xbox has screwed up a lot this generation. And he certainly called them out for it, even when he's cheered them on the things like acquisitions. But at least I respect like. Ryan keeps it real. Dude, I remember that. Yeah, like I remember like that he was like so hard. Like people forget how like he was MGS4's biggest number number one enemy. He was the reason that why that game kept being removed from the top 25 PlayStation 3 games.
This should make things easier.
But Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Yeah. I can finally get rid of these powers. But I have to admit, I lived with them for so long. It's kind of weird to let them go.
But from that era, KB, I think the one that's been interesting to seeing how much he's changed is actually Greg. Like, he's not as passionate about PlayStation anymore. Like, I was watching their RE Requiem review out of curiosity, and he literally played and reviewed that game on Nintendo Switch too. He played that game on the Switch too. That's crazy. He said it was great. I know the previews were actually impressed by the Switch 2 port of that game. And I know because he has his son. He plays a lot on handheld. Like he recently became such a Xbox ROG Ally evangelist. Yeah. I 100% like I get it, KB. Like
Well done,
my
little
consumption
one.
of KF content like really plummeted. Just
More
once
than
in a while, out
earned
of
this
curiosity, I
reward.
tune in.
Almost looks like
But it's
the real
very like
thing,
it's milk
doesn't
of
it?
toast.
It's a replica, of course. Nothing that valuable could ever manifest on this stratum.
What's interesting when they are super passionate and
really
super
think
excited
I'd
about a
give
game, I know
away
their reality is
something
kind of
so
like lower.
precious?
So I
had to
usually
bait
use
the
them as a
trap with
barometer to be like, what's the hyperbole for something?
Now comes the real
To me, like right
trap.
now, the vibes that I want
The
more are
perfect place for your
the Colin and
demise.
Jaffe episodes that they're doing live.
Let the
That's been
show
some of the best
begin.
content in recent memory. 100%, KB. That's just something he never was really an expert on. So, Colin and Brad are awesome. In fact, like because I moderate Brad streams. If you listen to Summon Sign, I was in Summon Signs in episode 67, the curse number, but I was there. Like LSM just has such a cool group of people that I love the different combinations of. I love Maddie Locke. It's fun. Brad has been a real MVP for that company. And meeting him and Dustin at SGF was really awesome. That's the thing, Eddie Kill. I'm cursed with that number. You know it. Shit. Damn, they literally get stun locked? Yeah. So yeah, KB, if you know about the 6-7 meme, that number has been my literal albatross over the last 2 weeks. It's everywhere I go. It curses me. It curses me. And I hate it. But it also makes me laugh a lot. What Eddie Kill says there. It's literally everywhere. Even when I'm not looking at it. Like, it sucks. Like, it's a meme that just sucks. Like how prevalent it is. And the way it's haunted me, like, I checked the weather one time. You can guess the number. I went to check the Open Critic of God of War, Sons of Sparta, because I've been playing that. Can we get a rage stream play Uncharted on brutal difficulty? Oh man, I've been thinking about what would be fun, like ultra difficult streams, as I'm trying to figure out kind of like my cadence of stuff. Yeah, the Metacritic score for Resident Evil 6 is the number that you can guess. When I saw it, I was like, I did this to myself. You can guess the number, KB. What's the Metacritic for Resident Evil 6? So let this be the end.
Don't let her get away with that!
And I love how at Sacred Stream this week, someone got called in to say the number too. And me and Etiquette were in that chat. And we're like rolling our eyes. We're like, no way, it happened. Let's make more shotgun ammo. More healing. Right in the back. There we go.
Useless creature! Such a disappointment!
But trust me, KV, like I like being variety. I will try to play and try everything. So there shall be fun rage streams coming soon, and you can follow me over on Twitch if you want to. But you can watch here on YouTube. It's why I stream on both sides. Yes. Was it that like a few weeks ago? I'm trying to remember which episode he was in. Like he was in with. Was it Maddie with Maddie and Locke? I'm trying to remember. I was to play with that fat fish with a peg leg. I think it was, or wasn't it? Because, or wasn't it with Colin and Locke when they did these the Sacred Plus? Yeah, Maddie and Locke. That's what I remember. No.
Where am I now?
Oh man, it's time for a mannequin time. A deeper stratum. I thought I said a deeper scrotum there at first.
I don't want to leave. Not until I find that crystal. I'm tired of being a freak. I want to have friends. I want to live a normal life. Without this curse. If that purifying crystal can make that happen, make me normal, then I'm not going back until I find it. Yeah, so?
Harder, deeper.
All right then.
Everything in my health, okay, we're good. That's kind of what's interesting, KB, like, because I was an EC Allies watcher. He was always the more of the straight man balance for the group, alongside someone like Don Casanova over there. But he also had manic energy that he sometimes tapped into, because his best friend Michael Huber worked there too. But like he fits so well into the LSM, like into the LSM culture, because that's just who he is. Like meeting Brad, like the Brad that you see on camera, that's the Brad that how he is in real life. But if you watch like his personal channel where he had Huber on to rank Resident Evil, those are like kind of like that's more like his jovial vibe, I would say.
Okay. Something seems different.
But it's insane how well he fit.
Okay.
Like
this is
easily with LSM. And to me, is like Brad's greatest moment is like I think what exemplifies like his straight manness is the punching up episode where the Goonicide was introduced. Like how he reacted hearing that word is like it's so Brad. I feel he just fits perfect the kind of man he is. Yeah, he manages to ground Micah, which is a feat.
You don't need that junk.
Hey, my stuff.
To go. And I'm glad that punching up right now is mostly holding up just with Brad and Micah. I still miss Jean. Same Edikel. That was such a funny rant when he went off on Spider-Man 2 and its replayability and all that. You want to know what's absolutely wild? Recently we were playing Uncharted 4 and was like, Naughty Dog got that game running on the toaster PS4. There's something else, man. Uncharted 4 is absolutely insane looking. Even now, like when I see pictures of the PS4 version, not even the remaster on PS5, it's like it's insane how much like they squeezed out of the PS4 and how forward looking that game was. That I was playing it recently at my sister's place because they bought an LG C5, and I was like playing it at the 120 frames mode. Even like with lower resolution, that game, I was like, how does this game look that good still? Like, it's 10 years old. It's gonna be 10 years old this year in May. Is it Naughty Dogs are absolute wizards, and I can't wait to see what they do with Intergalactic whenever that comes out. I just hate that Naughty Dog is not kind of like the target of culture warriors, which sucks. Because like it feels like you can never like praise a Naughty Dog game now without getting assholes kind of tell like without getting bitches in your ear telling you you suck for liking them. I swear to God, Eddie Kill, if the curse number shows up, I'm gonna lose it. I'm absolutely gonna lose it. Hey there. So 0244. Dude, that would be so funny if they added customization like hair options to Jordan Amon in Intergalactic. I doubt they would. I think they really like her bald look. Yo, hey Matt, welcome. Thank you for the for the 2 months in tier 1 and the 2-month streak. The stuff locker, the picture on the bookshelf, the desk covered in stuff. This is the DLC of Resident Evil 8, Matt, and it's going well so far, let's just say. as we're getting ready for RE9 tomorrow night. So. Shot in the dark. It's not those numbers, thankfully. We're safe. It's locked from the other side. Jimmy's room. Dude, the clip that looks like Akira, like in the trailer for Intergalactic, I would love if they could do something like that too. But I do think that Intergalactic, like, it's gonna be their version of a character action based game. Like, I 100% believe that. With them saying it's their deepest combat that they've ever done. The best cover and stuff, okay. Rikel, we were so close. That's wild. That's freaking wild. This game was this close from cursing us. Thank you, game, for doing one number beneath. I'll take it. I'll freaking take it. Gosh.
What the hell?
Relief of a child.
You won't get the crystals. I think open your bag. You know how to play with dolls, don't you?
Again? What now?
Lucy. Nothing there. Maybe you can find out places to play with this doll and her friends. Alright, Lucy goes right here. Belief of a child. You unlocked it. No one wants to be her friend. What a loser. The label's completely ineligible. What do you think about the rumors around Until Dawn 2? They're saying it's going to be Sony's second survival horror. That's Fire Sprite, right? From what I was hearing, like, I'd be down because I enjoyed Until Dawn 1. Not a big fan of the remake itself, because I felt the original was actually like pretty good for what it was. And I think they changed it for the worse in the remake, but didn't that movie do okay at the box office, or was it like a complete holy fuck? Forgot the freaking mannequins. The first one was like your first COVID game. That's an awesome COVID game. I played Until Dawn actually with my friend Matt here, Maurice at 17. We played it like with our entire group of RAs in college, like for an entire night, and it was sweet, like playing it like that. Remember, Matt? Yeah.
So you want me to play with dolls?
You shot her? Oh, man. Until Dawn, I think legit is one of the greatest party games that you can play. Like, gather together, everyone shouting, do a choice, someone playing. Gosh, it was so it was so special. I would love a second one. Like, for real. I would absolutely love a second one.
Yeah, I get it. Fuck you.
I feel you, Rose. I will say I never really beat the remake for Until Dawn, so maybe I could do a stream of that one. Like, especially if they announce the second one, I'll be like, I'll play the remake. You were reading my mind, Matt. As soon as I was saying that, you wrote that. Oh, man. I wish there was a quick way to get like audience interaction. To be like, what should I choose? Like, which choices? Because
This is so creepy.
of course, it had to be a clown. So chicken noise in the head got ripped off. I was like, that's fair enough what I was expecting. That was just that game.
No way.
Stupid mannequins. Yeah, nothing like having a clown, like, that double down on your torture. Alright. See, that mannequin was following us. It was here. Not creepy at all. Yeah, clown is probably given the gift, yeah. Yeah. And we got the judgmental. No, this person trying to grab that thing. We got the final doll. Yay. Holy mother of gosh. Trust me, Matt, it gets worse.
Seriously. Fuck you.
So sad. Jeez, Rose, you're still looking for the crystal? Fine, I'll help you out. Just take the elevator to me. Mommy might be upset that I'm helping you, though.
Who are you?
It was right here and disappeared. Yep. This part horrified him back in 2022. I wasn't with literal text chats with him when he was going through it. It's game over if they catch you. Was it the baby, the monster, the the monster baby? Doesn't hold up on a second playthrough, but holy crap, does this mannequins do? Look at that. damn it. Tell me this isn't horrifying. No, you can't. Like, you have to stare at them. How many plats I have? I have, so I don't pause it there. I have 74 plats. You don't. You just have to try to get out of here. See? See, I just turn around and look how close it got. My proudest plat is Rebirth. It was my 69th platinum, which was pretty fitting. Because probably the hardest legit platinum that I've gotten. It's not only that, man. Look at the eyes. Like, it's the eyes.
Jesus Christ!
I'll never forget that, like, for as long as I live. Prove it, Eddie Kill. Go get it before June 3rd. Which one? How many do you have, KBN? Which one's the proudest one for you? June 3rd is the day many people will be able to get that platinum with the cheats. Holy mother! That's 2 of them now. God damn it! Oh, man. Oof, okay.
Jesus Christ!
Nice, they're seeing Mortal Kombat Legacy Collections. Sweet. They're seeing is the BR game, right? Wow, 123 platinums. That's wild. So you're a full-on, like, a hunter. My hands are sweaty, Matt, if you have an idea. I'm feeling right now with this. Yeah, I gotta make sure that I come here so that you, both of you, just stay in your lane. Stay in your horrendous lane. Damn, the thing is that... Was there a third one? I'm trying to remember. They don't. God damn it, yes, there was a third one. Goes to show you, sometimes the most unassuming stuff can be the most horrifying things. Yeah, there's 4 of them. Yeah. Just stay there, please. Holy crap, holy crap, holy crap. Yeah, I just... Get that thing in there. Yeah, let's save. That's right. They're mannequins of like her mom.
Why won't this thing work? Why aren't you doing this?
You're after the crystal, aren't you?
Do you know where it is?
I've gathered some friends just for you. Entertain them, and maybe I'll tell.
What is going on here?
And by the way, KV, like, you should feel really proud of that Kills and Shadowfall Platinum, especially since, like, the multiplayer is done. Like, you can't get it anymore, so...
I'm waiting for you in the back bedroom.
Go to the bedroom. Same here, Radical. Same. Kitty, that's perfect timing. Welcome. Welcome to the Mad Dollhouse.
Can't let them see me.
You did the whole Bioshock 2 multiplayer thing and then you just never did the single player stuff. Sometimes those multiplayer trophies can break you. Like, literally. They can exhaust you to the point of being like, okay, I did all the hard work, I don't want to keep playing this. Maddie, you always time this one, time your entrance perfect. You have a good night. Definitely check the VOD because I think I'm gonna finish this DLC today. So you needed to get to max rank and achieve the highest level for each class. Oof, max level for 6 classes total? Damn. God damn it. You only need to kill 2 more rogue players in the Division 1? Can you still do that? Is that from... that's from the Dark Zone, right? Dude, Arkham Origins is a heartbreaking game that I never platinum because of the stupid multiplayer trophies, because I enjoyed 100%ing everything about that game, and then those trophies just blocked me. The other one that did that to me was... you did those too? for Arkham Origins? Man. Appreciate the commitment there, Erika. Oh, man. And what ruined it for me was that I was playing that game in college, and my college had strict Nat 3, which made it impossible for me to play the multiplayer because the PS3 just sometimes didn't work with Nat 3 multiplayer. So I ended up moving on. And I was really bummed. I still need to get the Arkham Knight Platinum. I had a really unfortunate thing where my New Game Plus save broke. So I still haven't beaten that game in New Game Plus, and I have to restart it again, which sucks. Dude, it was impossible for me to play a lot of the Ubisoft games that were releasing in 2014 to 2016 because Nat 3 kept giving me that error connecting server, error connecting server, error connecting server message that was so annoying. And the worst part, like in a game like Watch Dogs, the original, like it would get to the point that when you were aiming your gun, the reticle would disappear because you were getting that error connecting server message. It was insane. I was like, this is literally making this game unplayable to me. Like, why is the reticle tied to the server? Why is it disappearing? Because there's this server message showing up. It was insane. It drove me mad. I had to wait until I made it home, like during that holiday, to play Watch Dogs 1 because I just couldn't do it. My problem was that I was account sharing with my brother, and my brother had the primary account, so I couldn't play offline Watch Dogs. So I needed to wait until I made it home. Oh yeah, let me get out.
Yourself, Governor. Well, there's still plenty of friends waiting.
My respect if you got the Division, Erika, like 100%. What spin-off Astrobot games do you think we'll get? Car racer or sports games? I think a car racer is more likely. I wish that could be possible in the Herman Holst era, which just recently took Bluepoint away from us. But definitely car racer would be like the most likely out of that. Thank you for Dehydrate, which you just reminded me. I left my water bottle outside. Be right back. AKB, thank you so much for showing up. Nick. Yeah. Nice meeting you, and hope we can find, like, hope you can stop by in any other streams. Make sure you subscribe there to the Slayer Giants channel, and if you want, you can also subscribe over to the Slayer Giant over on Twitch. So over in my profile, I have my Discord there, where I usually post when I'm gonna go live too. So I have forgotten that I had oregano tea waiting on me there. Thank you for the stretch too, kid. And poster check. There we go. Woo. Hell yeah, kid! Thank you so much for the gift sub to Freight Conductor. Nice. I love Freight. I did a podcast with him recently over at the Spray and the Nerd channel. That's where I met him. So I'm sure he'll highly appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right. Let's continue because I want to beat this DLC. I think I have to wait on these things to start doing their weird crow ritual there. Oh no, I need to do this first. I don't know why this reminds me of the fact that Toy Story 4 had a legit horror scene with dolls at that dollhouse. Dolls are the worst. Nothing wrong with a little ritual. Hollywood does it all the time, yep. Okay. Time to play Metal Doll Solid. Yeah, it's a good thing you don't remember, Erikel. I'm still really salty they're doing a fifth one and that they gave Woody a bald spot. Like, why do you give Woody a bald spot? Like, what are you doing? And Toy Story 3 was the perfect ending. Why do you keep going back to the well? You're ruining it. No worries, Erikel. I figured that's what you were writing. Gotta love autocorrect. Go goon to the dolls. Dolls. Yep. It's a big one. I think it is an interesting angle, the whole like toys against like the iPad generation. That feels like very relevant. I just hate knowing that Toy Story 5 is being done by the most cynical money reasons. Ah, shit. Yes, hope there's a toy now. Just as human prejudice against toys, I need to feel represented. I think what's crazy is the fact that you can imagine that could even happen, like for real. Like we live in a society and a world where what you said could actually happen. Which says everything.
I think the bedroom is just over there.
There we go. That's right, Keanu was in that movie. I forgot. I still think the greatest Keanu role in recent memory is the fact that he played himself as a tumbleweed in a live action SpongeBob, not a live action, like that 3D animated SpongeBob movie. God damn it.
No one likes Rose. Because she's a freak. Hey! She has those crazy powers.
And he turned down a Marvel role to play himself as a tumbleweed in SpongeBob, which is so baller.
What is wrong with her?
Keanu's so based.
Look at her. Afraid of what she might turn into.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
That was still pops up for you on YouTube. I'm fascinated by your YouTube algorithm. Oh man. Yeah, Jack and Speed.
Get out of here.
That's a great movie. But what's more messed up for you, your Twitter algorithm or your YouTube algorithm? Because it feels like
I can't take much more of this.
I can imagine
talking
the
about
combination
my dad.
of both of them is like the Book of Revelations.
No. I don't know. I don't know the first thing about him. I wish I did. All I know is he died protecting me.
He unaborted you,
Sometimes
Rose.
I try to imagine what my life would have been like if he hadn't died. Would he have taught me to ride a bike? Helped me with my homework? Read me a story every night? Would he have been there for me? Proud of me? Sometimes, when I feel lost or afraid, I try to imagine what he might have said to me.
All I know is I used to be Jars.
Where are we?
Safe space.
It feels familiar. Like I've been here before.
Yeah, it's so easy to use the For You page on Twitter. It's very it
Decoration.
baits you.
Some kind of party?
Thankfully I've gotten all I know is I used to be Jars. We're pinning that for a little bit. It's actually perfect. Used to be Jars.
She just cannot get enough of this stuff.
What's that voice? Is that Dad?
This must be my parents' house from when I was a baby. I bet other things also have my dad's memories.
She bangs her spoon every time I play this. I wonder if she'll be a musician.
I wonder if Dad played any instruments. Upstairs? Take a look.
He seemed like a sweet guy. I wish he had a face. And I could care.
I haven't seen Mom in ages.
This tune has always been special for our family.
I think I've heard
this before. It's pretty.
In 7, he's supposed to be a kid. That's kind of like the problem, that 8 made him more of a character instead of an audience surrogate. That when you start seeing how often they kept hiding his face when he was pulling out into the third person cutscenes, kind of ruins it for me. Whereas the commitment to the first person perspective and Ethan being you worked much better in 7.
She's already growing out of these onesies?
I can't believe I was ever this tiny.
She's growing so fast. Getting bigger every day.
This crib is so little.
February 2nd is Rose's birthday, half a year in the blink of an eye. I wanted to capture this moment, these feelings, so I wrote something special. I may have gotten a bit sappy though. I feel embarrassed if anyone stumbles across it, so it's safe in the sideboard for now. The key is behind my favorite photo.
I wonder if she'll look like me when she grows up.
Oh, I looked so happy.
A letter for me?
But I would say making Rose a character that you see her face
Happy
and in
half
third
birthday,
person and
Rose.
all of that
My
does
gift to
so
you
much for this
is a
DLC
promise.
to make me care.
I'll always be there for you, no matter what. I'll be there every birthday to watch you blow out the candles on your cake. I'll be there to make you breakfast and walk you to school every day. I'll be there when you have a bad dream and sing to you until you fall back asleep. I'll hug you tight when you're troubled or worried and tell you that
Alright, Eddie Kale,
everything's
thank you for
gonna
the
be all
lurks.
right. You
I'll definitely
are my
be
precious
beating this,
Rose.
hopefully within the next half
Never
hour.
forget that.
But I appreciate you. Catch you tomorrow too, because tomorrow's gonna be a big day.
You.
It's Evelyn.
No! No! Michael! Michael, help! Michael! No!
Guess what? That thing you're looking for isn't here. So
You're not watching any Arya 9
don't
streams.
have the purifying
I'll try to
crystal?
beat it as soon as possible so you can come back.
Of course not.
But I'll be playing Marathon if you want to check that too.
For that, you'll have to go deeper. Much deeper. Poor Rose. She can't trust anyone.
Why are you doing this?
No one loves you. And when you're dead, no one will care! Enough. Now you'll drown.
I need to get out of this house.
First. Does she only want you? What are you talking about? Look at you! You are beyond worthless! Seriously, what is your problem?
Crap, 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 crap. No, shoot. Use the force. Same here, kid.
Chance. They were supposed to die and join me here. Let's go. What? Stop it! How are you even here?
Because I am all the mold.
Good, you made it out.
That's right, that's when it's coming out, September, right? Because it has a this time it has a good director, like doing its take on it, right? I'm trying to remember, Sack something. Use your powers on her. I can help when she's weak. Zack Krager, that's the guy. Don't panic, you've got this. We got it, Dad. And I hope he does. Like, the bar is set low. I think he can like way way overshoot the bar. And right now, especially after how bad Silent Hill was, the movie. Like, he has a great opening.
give up, Rose. Find that crystal.
I think I'm nearing the end now. I think it's right now is the battle against
Michael?
Mother Miranda.
Are you there?
Rose, look out!
He saved me. But he didn't make it. That voice. My dad's voice. Is Michael?
It's insane how similar they look, kid, for sure.
Dad?
Don't give up, Rose. Find that crystal.
Because of him. I can keep going.
It makes me wonder if it was the same face model too. Like Grace Ashcroft looks
I
so
have to
much
find that
like
crystal.
Rose.
I'm on my own. But I have to keep going. What's all this doing out here?
And I have to believe there was a version of that game's story that was a direct continuation of Village. Like it has to be.
Where the hell am I? What is this place?
And then at some point pivoted that they wanted a story that was more closely tied to the rest of the series. Like classic series. Because 7 and 8 are such departures. Like in specific ways.
What?
Like Village does tie back to Spencer. To Oswald Spencer. And the sort of origin of Umbrella. And I do feel like what really changed everything was the more positive reception towards RE2 and RE4 remake. And them realizing, no, what people really love is still like that era of RE. So we probably have to lean more on that history.
Coming from in there.
Yeah, I have to save my... I specifically skipped a game, kid. I specifically did. I still think that game gets a lot of hate. It's still pretty good. It's just a bummer how much they cut from the original to make it. You don't want your flaming knife?
I need to find that crystal.
Following on the footsteps of Chris Redfield. I still do wonder the scenario where this game was actually a full Chris Redfield game and not an Ethan Winters game.
Someone's been here.
Time to organize this. I guess not. So, I think your prediction will be right because in one of the reviews that I heard that I listened to for Requiem, spoiler free, they made MGS4 comparisons. When you make and when you bring up MGS4, my mind starts going places. So I think there is a chance. The thing that most interests me is the fact that people say that it is legit a scary game. Like, the greatest parts of that game are, like, legit terrifying.
I'm almost there. Michael. It's through here. This is some twisted shit.
The Black God, and that's her.
This one's the real deal. I can feel it.
Highly appreciated. It's gonna be a full playthrough, start to finish, on stream for Requiem. May even do weekend streams. Because I don't think I'll not play it over a weekend. So
Oh my god. Is this what normal feels like?
Rose, I've waited so long for you.
Who are you?
My name is Miranda.
I'm from this game called
You have
Bloodborne.
become so powerful. Far too powerful for me to subdue directly. So, I had to lure you into this realm so that you might willingly relinquish your powers.
No. But Kay said...
Did he? Or did I? Was an illusion. Very convincing, wouldn't you say?
No way.
Now you can become the vessel for my Eva!
Rose, run!
Ethan, you pest!
Go!
I fucking despise not seeing the face. Like, I really do.
No one can. Rose! You can't escape! Not from me!
Dad, wait, hold up. Is it really you?
See, they even disabled the camera.
Thanks. Why didn't
Like,
you
it
tell me
is
who you
insane.
really were?
Like, it's absolutely insane.
Why'd you let me
That
call you Michael?
I didn't want to complicate things. I just needed you safe. And I'm sorry I left you alone. But I had to find a way out. And I did. It's just ahead.
Rose!
Stay away from my family! Rose, come on.
You can't escape Rose. Ethan, persistent as always.
Rose, now's your chance. Go live a normal life. Make friends. No one will ever call you a freak again.
But
Rose, just go!
I don't want to leave you!
I know. I love you. But I need to know that you're safe. So please, just...
Ethan, you insolent pest!
I got this. Get out of here.
I'm one with the mold. The mold is with me.
Don't worry, Dad. I've got this.
The moment Resident Evil jumps,
Powers will allow
10 million sharks.
you to be the heart of my domain. took so much to lure you. But you're incredible. Well,
Wait, change your mind, and I put an end to your plan!
no! Time is up. Come! Be by my side! I cultivated this red within the Mega Mindset to resonate sweet. No matter how many ways I hate it, none have the power to watch it. That is why it must work. You are the only one who can bring her back. Whatever it takes, whatever I must do, I will smooth this through. You will fall. You. Do you still see? There is no happy ending.
Says the wicked witch at the end of her reign!
You will never be normal. Only I understand how special you are. You just won't give up. You really are. That summer life that shines inside makes you yourself.
Ah, crap. I wasted that.
I shall finish this. There is no victory. My struggle comes to fruition.
Rose! Over here!
Dad!
You could briefly see his face.
Take her down.
With the power of love and family.
Oh, I will.
Return and yield your strength. So much power. You truly would have been the perfect vessel for my Eva.
I'm not a goddamn vessel. I'm not some stupid copy. I'm me, Rose. And you're done.
Hey, sweetie.
Oh my god!
You're so grown up now.
He's such blue balls.
Even though I wasn't there with you, I always watched over you. I'm so sorry I couldn't protect you.
All you've ever done is protect me.
No. Not this time. You lost your chance. I'm so sorry.
No. It was my choice. And I don't regret it one bit. If I had left you, then we never would have had this chance to talk face to face.
But what face?
So it's okay. I'm okay.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so very proud of you. I love you, Rose.
I love you too, Dad.
It was kind of a touching scene, regardless. But it bums me out that he just takes you out the whole. We're not gonna show the face.
Dad.
Do you think the little boy will be able to touch the moon?
Nobody can touch the moon, it's too far away.
Wait, what if he has a rocket ship?
Okay, then he can touch it, but it'd be very, very cool.
You were being silly. I don't think the moon.
Hey, Dad. Happy birthday. Sorry I missed last week. I have a lot of tests coming up. You know how it is. Talk of the goddamn devil. Duty calls. I love you.
Yeah, I found her. Where else? Today of all days. We have a situation. You're needed, Evelyn.
Don't you ever call me that again.
Whoa, it's just a joke, Rose.
I can show you things even Chris doesn't know I can do.
We have a clear shot. Stand down. I can handle it. She's just a kid.
Way to keep it together, Rose.
You're a lot like him, you know?
I know.
We made it. In 2 hours and 39 minutes. Pistol Pro. That's the part that confuses me the most about Ethan. Within 2 games, they built him up to be unbelievably important, especially with this game. He was just a schmuck in 7. Like, just a normal dude that just wanted his wife because he was kidnapped, and then he just kept getting maimed. And then suddenly he was like a very important character. And I feel that's where it falls flat from that perspective, because like the fact that you don't see a face and all that just like diminishes his importance. But ironically, I feel the DLC does right by him as a dad in a way that I really like, despite the fact that I always hate the fact that they keep hiding his face. Like, that is still so dumb. But I do wonder, like, kind of like we were chatting earlier, it was probably the idea for 9 to be like, we are continuing the winter story with Rose. But then it's kind of like what they were saying with the development of 9, where they wanted to go back to Leon, and they wanted to do like a full-on survival horror game, actual horror, with Leon, and they couldn't really make it work because lore-wise, Leon is so competent, so seasoned, so such an expert, that it just didn't make sense to do like a full-on survival horror experience with him, and it making sense after you see a game with him that he's just mowing people left and right and cracking wise. So in the end, like, they were like, yeah, that's why, like, we need to find a way to, we want to do this survival horror experience, but we really need to put a character where that kind of makes sense, and we already killed Ethan here. And with Rose, they jumped the shark because she had those powers and she's being trained by Chris and all that. So it's like probably not the best way to do like horror too. So that's why they probably ended up going with Grace at the end, because it was like they power scaled Rose a little too insane with Shadows of Rose, even with the whole we took away her powers. It still would be like, she's seen insane crap with what happened with Mother Miranda and going into that that virus world and all that. That's why we ended up where we ended up, because it's like they had a design intent and they actually just followed the design intent, and that probably meant, no, Rose, we're gonna park you in the future. So, and I do wonder how much they took into consideration the age of the characters, and they just didn't want to make Leon too old, despite the fact that they are giving us old man Leon. So I started just piecing all those things together, kind of like logically why RE9 is how it is. On top of the fact that they really wanted 9 to be a 30th anniversary celebration of the series, so that means going back to the well, to the things that people really love about the series. And 7 and 8 were always going to be seen more as important central side stories. Yeah, they could be saving Rose and Chris for 10. They're just desperate to bring back Leon and have a Leon game, because Leon is their moneymaker. So, which is also kind of like why I'm also scared about what they may do to Leon here tonight. I still don't know any spoilers. Any spoilers that I see, it's a permaban. It's like, I do wonder if they're gonna try to find a way to retire Leon after this game, because he just tends to like, Chris is the main character of the series if you really think about it. He was the guy from the original, and he's been on a lot of games. He was there in 1, he was there in 5, he was there in Code Veronica, 6, 7, 8. He's been in quite a few of them. And Leon's just been in 2, 4, and 6. But who's the one that people always like treat as the main character? Leon. So that's kind of like why I do wonder if they're gonna try to start thinking about the future long term with the franchise, and it's what makes me very curious about how they handle Leon in 9, which Chris and Jill are the main characters, yeah. And Jill's just being done dirty. Like, why is she not in more games or canonically in more games after 5? I know that 5 is awkward where it's like that concluded a lot of stuff, especially with the Albert Wesker stuff and like that initial Umbrella arc. So I know like 6 was like us seeing what it is like continuing a series past their initial endpoint. So that's why I'm just very curious to see what they've cooked up with 9. I've heard the story is pretty is gonna be like very enjoyable for people that love RE lore. That's the thing that I'm most curious about. And that it's such a celebration of the series. Like, there's always a danger. Your hunch is that they won't answer that at all and just leave it open. Like anything that happens to Leon, I could see that happening too, because it's kind of like what Nova says is like, would they be ballsy enough to kill their moneymaker? With Capcom, you don't know. It's like they're such a powerful company now. Like they're in such a strong position that they could dare do something. They kill Wesker. I mean, as far as we know, he got nuked. Well, he got rocket launched in a volcano in 5. Because Resident Evil is so wacky. It's like I can even see them trying to retcon it. And I mean, there's also the thing with the daughter, Alex Wesker. I think was like because there's Jake Wesker in 6, and then there's Alex in Revelations 2, from what I understand. So there's gotta be a Wesker something in 9 if they're really like doing a nostalgia trip for the series. Like from what I understand, it's kind of like a great homage for 30 years of that franchise. That sounds awesome to me. Like for a franchise that's been this long running. So, yep, Alex is in the little kid's body in Revelations 2. Even though I have not played it, I read about it. I read about a bunch of stuff. I was like, that's insane. It really made me want to do RE2. And what I'm going to do is, like, obviously, I'm now primed for RE9. But I really want to do the ones that I didn't play on stream after the fact. I would like to do Revelations 1 and 2. Because I've never beaten those. And RE6, I beat half of it. So, but I know I will want to like put a break into RE because I don't want my channel to be flagged as an RE channel. Exclusively, I have Reavers to go back to. That playthrough plus any other game that shows up too. So. That too. Like I listened to that Brad Hoover video that with their tier list. So that made me more interested in going back to it. Man, I'm so pumped to see if Brad plays 9 on stream too. I'm gonna be having like a long chat with my EIC who's gonna be reviewing it for SG. I'm not gonna be reviewing it, so it's gonna be fun playing it as a fan. So I'm playing it on stream too. And on that note, I can finally clear Village from this thing. And now we wait. 21 hours. Requiem is finally here. It's been really fun building up to me playing Requiem over this last couple months. It's actually really cool. I've been enjoying the interest there's been for people watching the people play through the prior entries to the series to play that. It really gives me like, it's made me really put a baseline on the kind of content that I want to do for the rest of the year, and how much like it at least keeps me not having to be reliant on just new games all the time, I would say, which is going to be very financially responsible in a certain way. But it's been really fun. I did get the deluxe edition, kid. Like, I wanted those skins. I paid I paid the 80 for it, even though it doesn't have early access. If it had early access, that would have been like so over for me. Early access like really makes me weak on deluxe editions when applicable. But yeah, this has been really fun. Like when Control Resonant finally gives its release date, I'll play through the Remedyverse on the way there. So Alan Wake Remastered, Control 1, Alan Wake 2, then Control Resonant. I'm gonna be doing that. Now that Wolverine, we know that it's coming on September 15th. I will be in the lead up to that. I want to play through Spider-Man 2018, Miles Morales, and Spider-Man 2 on stream. Plus any other games that there could be like lead ups to. That should be fun to do too. So much to like. There's just so much to play this year, I would say. There's so much to look forward to. But on that note, we conclude. I want to thank everyone that got to tune in to the stream both here on Twitch and over twitch.tv/theslayergiant and also youtube.com/theslayergiants and everyone that will be tuning into the VOD. This has certainly been an interesting week with Monday literally windstorm knocking out my internet for an entire day and me finishing Village yesterday very late at night, but still doing it. And today was like the internet actually worked really well, so that's kind of like a great blessing. So tomorrow's interesting because tomorrow is usually when I would record the bi-weekly podcast that I'm feeling a little iffy on due to like timing and stuff. Like for example, when it should have been episode 3, we instead did that reacts to the state of play. And now my buddy Paul, AngelSword21 on our Discord, he's available to stream something this Saturday. So I don't know if he's gonna be available tomorrow, but because tomorrow is Requiem launch day and the marathon is the marathon server test. I may end up streaming very early tomorrow the marathon stuff. I'm gonna see if I can convince my siblings to jump in to play it. But then for sure I'll be going live when this thing unlocks. So there is a chance there may be 2 separate streams, or if timing aligns, depending on when they're available, or if I can like swindle in someone else, that I may do like a long continuous stream where I start with Marathon and then we segue into Requiem. And then on Friday I'll be playing more Requiem. So, and then on Saturdays when I'll be doing that stream with Paul, and we may be playing more Marathon then, plus anything else. He was wanting me to he was wanting to do an RE5 co-op playthrough, and what I was telling him was that that should have happened now. That should have it's gonna be rough in the algorithm playing RE5 co-op the weekend that Requiem is out. So that's something that should have happened last Saturday. Unfortunately, he was not available. So we'll try to figure that out. But for sure, like now that Requiem is here, there is a chance that I stream Saturday and Sunday, barring any unforeseen circumstance, because it's a new game. I want to keep playing it. I will not want to stop playing it for sure. So, plus I've heard mixed reports on how long it is. Some people said 10 hours, others said 12, others said 20. So I'm like, what's the truth? Like, what is the true length of that game? And this is also going to be like blind playthrough, so it's going to be interesting playing a blind playthrough of an RE game like on stream, because I'm usually playing like these are all replays, so I played all of these. Like there's stuff that I have not remembered, but I have played them before, so it's not my first time playing them. So the only thing that was first time playing for me was the DLC for 7, which I only did one of the banned footage because I didn't like it very much, so that's still pending. I might do that off stream just as a completionist thing. The pace of those DLCs, besides the Not a Hero and a Zoe one, just were not conducive for the stream that I was doing. So I might do that kind of like off stream on my own. Even though I already deleted it. So 5 and 6 are kind of pending. Revelations 1 and 2 are kind of pending too. So we'll see. But yeah, I want to thank everyone that got to tune in. We'll tune into the BODs. I will be back tomorrow for an interesting day of streaming. Because the 26th is going to be a very, very, very packed day. And I'm very excited. Games are back, people. They never left. But the year really starts tomorrow. Like, tomorrow after, like, not today. Technically, because it's already 1:34 a.m. where I am. For the games that I've been really anticipating about, like besides reviewing Dragon Quest 7, which I'm thankful that I did when I did, because I don't think I would have had the time to do that if I waited until launch to play that one. The things that I'm really looking forward to start now. So, in 21 hours, 24 minutes, and the seconds going there. But, yep, enough yapping for me. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you later today / tomorrow for some Marathon and Requiem. Peace and hasta la vista, baby.